So let's be safe out there. That's why we got our ears in. We got glasses on. We are keeping ourselves away from anyone else that could possibly get hurt in this situation. So with that, let's go do some cool stuff. What's up, guys? Another episode of On the Farm here with Puma Plow, and this is Casey, if you didn't know that already. We got kind of a neat treat for you here today. I just happened to dig out through the vast basement of guns and arms that I have in my home. What we have here is a German Mauser 98, AZ actually. This is from World War I. And this was actually my great-grandfather's that he brought back from the war. So, it works.
Decided to try something a little different here, and I'm calling it droning and driving. It's kind of difficult when you have a tractor that kind of needs two hands at times to drive for, like, you know, shifting gears, steering, and then moving the for the front loader. You know, you gotta have a hand for that sometimes. So droning and driving is kind of difficult. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, it's fun. I'll probably do it again. It was a good challenge. You'll see, like, you know, I had to just stop and you know, adjust my bucket, take my bucket up. Now you'll see right here in a second why we don't use this tractor to move all of our leaf mulch. It's just too big for this area. So we've done this before with this tractor, moving all that leaf mulch, but you end up like right on top of that foundation, which actually used to be our old chicken house. And it's just kind of a thing. So you can see there's already one bucket of stuff laying in there, and then this would be bucket 2. And yeah, I hold one more bucket in later. I don't think I showed that to you guys in this video though. But yeah, droning and driving was it was something. So there you can just see it's kind of difficult to drive with the one hand basically and try to control the drone. And I mean, the drone does a really good job of just kind of chilling wherever you leave it. But, you know, it's like real slow because I gotta shift gears, and then, okay, I want to move the drone, and, well, I'll just stop the tractor. And it's a whole thing. It's a process. Let's be honest here. It's a thing. And you can see that wheat blowing over there to the left, and there's Nephew. Gonna dance like Nephew does, because that's what he does. But you can see the scorch marks there in the ground where the tannerite was, and some of the marks from the bullets and stuff. I thought it was kind of neat. And yeah. So there's Nephew at his finest. That's just how he rolls. It cracked me up, so I had to never guess what these are. These are asparagus plants. I've been teasing us planting asparagus here for a little while, and we're gonna do it finally. We didn't finish, but we did some of it.
Well, this is the right way and wrong way. This is my way. So for all you YouTube video people.
I'm totally leaving that in the videos too, because it's not windy out here for once, so the audio might actually. So, like I was saying there, these are asparagus plants, and as I also stated, but I got rid of that clip. It might not be the right way. It might not be the wrong way. It's our way. These are not how-to videos. These are how we do
What's
videos.
up, you guys? It's your boy John here from PumaPlow.com. How's everybody doing? Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I do appreciate it. So, we are at the farm today on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday. It's going to be about 80 degrees here today. And as you can see, I'm standing out here next to the rye. Look at that rye. It is just crazy. Welcome to the farm. So I had this intro all planned out. I was going to come on here and be like, hey, we were down here for like 3 minutes. Dad got on the lawnmower, barely drove outside the shed and got a snake. Okay, we're not fans of snakes here at the farm. So we got that snake, took care of it. He's back cutting by the combine shed here just a couple minutes later, and the sign that we have worked out is if you're on the lawnmower and you see a snake, you just rev the throttle up and down, up and down, up and down. And then somebody else knows to grab a shovel and come running. So he got another one back there. He got this one with the lawnmower. So I got 2 last week. I didn't put either one in the video. They were both filmed actually too, because I was wearing the head mount with the GoPro. So Dad's over there. He got 2 today already. I'll keep you guys up to date if there's any more.
So here you can see the rye has started to head out. Now I don't remember if I had any footage of the rye going down. I think I did in the last video. I've slept since then. Steel storms line, you know. Anyway, so the rye, and look, now we're at the asparagus. Our new asparagus has come up, most of it. There's a few that didn't make it, but you know, that's just the way it is. So they'll continue to grow, and yeah. So there's the potatoes. You can't really see them yet. Our garden kind of got out of control as far as weeds go and everything. We've had a lot of rain. We had 4 inches. Yeah, 4 inches in the past week. Or almost 5, I guess. Just way too much in the past week, as of when this was shot and everything. And we were barely at the farm this day. Dad actually worked, and usually the Sundays that Dad works, we are barely there.
So I might need you, Casey, to look at the camera and say, Casey, right 4-wheeler. Casey, right 4-wheeler.
So thanks for clicking on the video, guys. Do appreciate it. I will talk to you when I talk to you or something. Whoa, Casey, rapid fire. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time. I am John from Puma Plow. Thanks for watching. Toodles. Femco sprayer that we got from the Agro Supply catalog website. I'll have a link down below in the description to this sprayer if you guys want to check it out on their website. This is actually meant for a 4-wheeler, an ATV. We don't have one that this would fit on. I mean, we just have our little 90 that's nephew's, but see how much faster it's gonna be because he's spraying 12 feet at a time as opposed to, like, you know, 4 feet at a time or whatever it was. So he looks so tiny down there in that garden from, you know, 100 feet or whatever. Alright, you guys, like I said, I'm gonna get on out of here. I do appreciate you guys watching another on the farm video. I'll catch you next time or something. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. I'm John from Puma Plow. Toodles.
I came out here to try to help him, and you can tell nobody's controlling the drone. This is the infamous where the drone just decided to fly away, basically. Now, it did actually stop out here. Eventually right here, it stopped by itself, and then Casey grabbed the controller and was doing the movements here. I don't really know what happened with it. The only thing I can really take out of this is I can't really trust it just to put the controller down and let it hover anymore. So somebody's got to have their hands on the controller at all times, basically. So that is what I learned from that. Now, while I was trying to get the drone situated again, Casey did get the fire going, obviously, and of course I sped this footage up a considerable amount. And yeah, we're gonna watch this fire burn down. They used to have a Kinsey, and they switched to a Case. And they actually are one of the very, very few guys down there that actually have red tractors too, Case tractors. They own this Case Magnum. I think it might be a 340 Case Magnum. And they also own a quad track. I'm not sure of the number on the quad track. I think it might be a 435. I think it is a 435 Case quad track. So they go out and work all their dirt with that and everything, plant and run the auger wagon off of the Case Magnum when it comes time to harvest corn, soybeans, whatever. So he is getting it done, planting these soybeans. These soybeans are up now, like I said, this footage. Well, guys, these are our hollyhocks flowers. If you follow me on Instagram, it's just Puma Plow. Go follow me. I've been taking a bunch of pictures of these lately. These were Grandma's favorite down at the farm, and they are in bloom, so it's quite awesome. Also in bloom are our potatoes. Somewhere I've heard that they are bay, but you know. Potatoes are also blooming, which means they are setting potatoes on underground now. What is up, you guys? It's your boy John here from Puma Plow. How's everybody doing? Thank you guys so much for clicking on this On the Farm, episode 60. I do appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. So guys, we are looking at the pumpkin plants. We start our pumpkin plants here at home in our cage that we built in the backyard to keep the squirrels out of them. This took 3 days to film, and you'll see, you can tell here in a second where the day cut. But multiple hours per day, I think it's like 5 or 6 hours worth of footage, condensed down to less than 2 minutes. So it's amazing to see how these pumpkins come up and grow and open up and the little seed shells fall off, and it's just really cool. I thought this could be a very cool idea, and it seems to have turned out real cool. The reason it doesn't look the best is I actually had to render this. This is the 5th time I'll have to render this clip. There you can see it just changed days. But like 5th time I've had to render, and yeah, it's been a nightmare to get this to work, but it's cool. It's worth it. It's very neat. I like it quite a bit, especially that first one. In the first little clip there, it was just like awesome how they were sprouting, growing, and whatnot. So very cool. But you can just see as the clouds kind of go by, the leaves on the pumpkins kind of change. So now we're down at the farm. Following a couple days, we're laying out our soaker hose. It's actually not soaker hose. It's drip irrigation. We used to use a soaker hose, and a soaker hose is very porous and like all of it drips basically. It leaks water everywhere. That's why it's called a soaker hose. It'll soak whatever it's laying on top of. A dripper, and the particular dripper that we use is a flexible but rigid 1/2-inch black pipe, basically. You can roll it up, whatever. And then every so often, which I think it's every 10 feet, we have our little dripper nozzles that we shot in there with our little gun. We'll actually be making some more of this up with drippers. We have some on order.